What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and today we got an update notification about the upcoming update 2.6 and it is also going to be featuring some units who have got new weapons and some new refines and some other changes which I'm going to be talking about, and I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on these changes. So let's take a look at the weapon refinery update. So here, as you can see, Tiki and Adult Tiki are going to be getting a new legendary weapon, Breath of Fog. Now in the legendary banner trailer today, we did see young Tiki use a new breath, and that is this breath, and it is from Fire Emblem 3. It is pretty much Mist Breath, and it is the English translation of that. So if they try to make Breath of Fog something similar to that, then I think it is going to be effective on other dragons, and that is going to be so huge for young Tiki and Adult Tiki, especially for the people who have invested into Adult Tiki as a merged project. So I'm really happy for those people. I do have a lot of Adult Tikis, but I'd never really thought of making her a merged project. But in any case, if they do decide to give her the effectiveness against dragons, I hope they can retain the distant counter on their breath, because distant counter on these kinds of defensive dragons is just too good. So I hope that Breath of Fog does have distant counter built into it. And of course it is going to be doing adaptive damage, so it will be interesting to see what kind of extra effect it gets after you refine it. And it's not necessarily always they retain the effect from the original game. For example, they gave Four-Blaze Tome, that's Luna's Tome, a completely different effect than Binding Blade, but I really think they're going to be retaining distant counter on this breath. And we have got Linde here. So Linde is going to be getting an Aura Refine. So she does have Breath of Life 2 built into this Aura Tome. That's obviously going to be getting upgraded to Breath of Life 3, because all of the Performing Arts Dancer bar Performing Arts Azura have got Breath of Life 3 built into their seasonal weapons, and it's kind of embarrassing that Aura Tome, the legendary Aura Tome, has got Breath of Life 2. I am really curious to see what kind of effect they will give to the refine of this tome, because for blue mages, pretty much everything is done. Like Loot can debuff, you've got Ishtar who has got the offensive effect on her tome, you've got Delthea who can boost the attack, and Linde of course has got access to Dark Aura. So I hope that they give her something that has got some kind of utility, because as it is, Linde is just so strong offensively, she doesn't really need any kind of help in that department. So I think they will probably just slide some kind of utility like a chill skill on a refine. We'll have to see. And then we've got the unrequited love for Linde, Merric, and he's gonna be getting a refine for Excalibur. Merric is just so hilarious unit. He has broken my pity rate so many times. I've been using him for a really long time, and it's kind of bad when he's not able to kill blue flyers when they're on a defensive tile, or if they have got the Fortify Flyers buff, and his attack is really bad. So I hope they can have some kind of extra effect that can enable him to do more damage to flyers. They could give him a defensive refine that would reduce the damage from flyers, or they could just go with the special route and have him charge up his special faster whenever he hits some kind of flyer, or maybe when he's up against a flyer, it lets him charge up his special, because we have got Ares with his insane infinite special. So I really hope they've got some kind of special oriented refine for Excalibur that could help Merric with his damage output, because I would really like that. Because with Dark Excalibur, they did try to do that, but overall he just ends up being a worse Sonya, who's just a defensive mage, and his damage output still isn't really all that spectacular, even with Dark Excalibur. It's definitely improved, and it is quite useful with the close counter set, but still, Merric needs a lot of help, and I really hope they could someday give some kind of refine to Seliph, because Seliph got shafted really hard in this game, and I'm still waiting for Legendary Seliph. Hopefully that can happen one day. And now let's move on to the other things on this update notification. So we're going to be getting hero accessories, and I guess they took a page from Fates, because accessories were definitely a thing you could do in Fates. I used to use them a lot on my units. If you guys remember my Fates online Wi-Fi battles, I used to give units like Niles Joker hat. I used to give glasses to Fuga. So they have said that you'll be able to get these through events, quests, and more. And I really hope they can make use of arena medals, because that's one useless currency. And hero accessories would be a pretty harmless item that you could get with arena medals. So hopefully they can integrate that some way. And we have got some other quality of life changes. So they're going to be optimizing the UI. They definitely need to do that, and hopefully they can provide us with some kind of good option of arranging sacred seals, because right now it's a mess. They also have an auto learn function, which is going to be pretty useful for newer players when they just have a lot of SP. And finally, we have got the best quality of life change in this update, which is 8 different types of favorite marks. So this will help us organize our units really well. I always wanted some kind of box mechanic like they have in Pokemon, where you could put your different 5-star units in boxes, some fodder units, and maybe some other 4-star units, or your merge projects in different boxes. And we'll be able to organize our units pretty well with these favorite marks. I'm really happy about this actually. There are still many parts of Fire Emblem Heroes that need some kind of UI changes, and they are definitely going in the right direction. And they have been showing this favorite marks here. And here's the change in Arena Assault. So basically, if you use legendary heroes or heroes with blessings, you will get 1 extra point per hero. So this will definitely inflate the score for your Arena Assault streak, and it's going to be increasing by plus 28 because you can have 28 heroes in 7 battles. They've been really trying to push this blessings mechanic, and they have said that they will be offering more hero feathers for rank rewards. And then we have got easier shards in SP. This is really good. I think that shards are really useful for units that you want to fodder off and you just want to level them up to level 20 and upgrade them. It's also pretty useful for training up healers and annoying dancers with low attack. I do use them in that way, and I do collect them every day from Training Tower by using a live for bounty unit. That's my Spring Camilla. I just basically go with my Fire Emblem team there. And they've got this present list notification under the owl. And they have said this line here, right here on the bottom. For summoning events that will begin after the update, the colors of the featured hero summoning stones will be displayed. Now, a lot of people can interpret this differently. A lot of people have been thinking that they might just make summoning much easier. For example, if you have got 2 red focus units on a banner with a blue focus unit, and you do not have any kind of green or colorless focus unit, then on that banner, you're only going to be getting red and blue stones. And that's too good to be true, and if this was the case, then this would have been a really important announcement, and they would not have put this right at the bottom. What this probably means is that they will just show you the summoning stone color for their featured unit, and this is probably because they got a lot of feedback from the last month's legendary banner, because we had legendary Linde last month, and she was a colored bow, and a lot of people probably had confusion. They just summoned on the colorless stone expecting to get legendary Linde, but she was a green unit, so that's why they have made this change. That's what I'm guessing, honestly. And they have some other info here, and I'm really excited about these refines. So this might actually mean that young Tiki might be on the new power banner next month, even though she's on a legendary banner this month. So it's pretty nice for the people who want to get her. I guess they might potentially be able to get 2 chances of getting her on these 2 focus banners, and Linde has not been on a banner since a year, so it's really good for the people who want to get her. I will definitely try to get a non-minus attack or a non-minus speed Linde, and that is going to be it for this video. Let me know about your thoughts about this update in the comment section down below, and if you guys enjoyed, then please be sure to leave a like. And if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.